tunnels collapsed. I thought I heard you told them to reinforce that section before something like this happened. When I see those workers again, what's that? There's someone in the rubble. Hello? If you can hear me and are still alive, I'm gonna try and dig you out. Oh, thank the queens. There you are. Oh, you're not an ant. I expected to find one of the tunnel workers buried under all of this. No, 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 no. Don't try moving. You fell quite a ways into a collapsing tunnel, and I think your leg might be broken. Where are you? I would say you're in maintenance tunnel 32C, several feet underground. It's practically a miracle you survived falling from the surface this far. Oh, I guess that's a little too specific and doesn't really help you, does it? Well, you fell into Ant Queendom territory. One of the worker tunnels, specifically. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't try and get up. Did you forget about your leg? Ooh, yeah. That's definitely broken. Does anywhere else hurt? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so normal bruises and bumps from the fall, but you don't think anything else is broken. Phew. That's good at least. From what I can tell, your footsteps caused vibrations in the soft soil that ended up collapsing, leading you to fall all the way down here. Think of it like a slide, but replace the slide with dirt. Though maybe comparing it to a mudslide would be more apt. Uh, Perhaps that's why you didn't suffer more injuries, because you kind of slid down here. The rocks under you took most of the force. No, I'm not the only one down here. Well, I mean, I'm the only one here in this tunnel right now. Except for you, of course. But I'm not the only ant. It's okay, you're safe. The other ants won't hurt you. Not if I have anything to say about it. And luckily for you, I do. Now you look confused. Or is that pain? Oh, right, your leg. We should get that tended to. Yes, we? I don't think I'm going to leave you here after you fell into one of our tunnels. That'd be quite irresponsible of me. And I'll have to speak to the workers who forgot to reinforce this tunnel. Luckily, there was no one else inside it when you walked over it. Now, I'm gonna have to pick you up since you shouldn't be walking on that leg. That's sweet you're worried about me, but I assure you you won't weigh too much. I do have 4 arms for twice the lifting power. Or twice the carrying power, should I say? Uh, I can carry many times my weight, is what I'm trying to say. So, up you go. Ah, see? No problem. Light as a feather. Well, I'll take you to my quarters and patch you up there. It's probably the safest place for you. You aren't in any danger. Not really. It's just the insect queendoms don't get many visitors from outside, especially ones of other species. So us ants can be a little hesitant of strange visitors, particularly ones that come falling in from the sky. Now, if you stumbled into a crane, oh boy, now that might have been a problem. She can be a little aggressive, but she's a great person once you get to know her. Just don't drop in uninvited. So what were you doing around up there on the surface? All our buildings are underground, so there wouldn't have been anything of much interest to explore up there. You just like exploring places that most people haven't. Hmm, I suppose that makes sense. I don't often leave the colony, so I guess I don't know what that's like. Why don't I leave? It's complicated. But let's say it's my job to remain here. You see, I'm the queen of the colony, So it's my job as the only fertile queen to stay here and lay eggs every month. You look shocked. Yes, out of the thousands of ants in the tunnels, you managed to fall at the feet of the queen. I suppose that would be quite shocking. Though I wouldn't think it would be any more shocking than falling into an ant tunnel in the first place, especially if you didn't know it was here. But here we are, my quarters. I took some of the lesser used back tunnels to avoid most of the crowds. I don't think you would have appreciated all the attention. I'll just set you down on the bed so I can tend to your leg. First, I'm going to press lightly on the wound to tell where the break is. Right now, your left leg is rather swollen and bruised. At least it didn't break the skin, so a splint should be all you need. But if as I'm pressing you start to feel lightheaded, tell me. I know it hurts. I just need to find where. There. Okay, I'm done. The break doesn't feel bad, and it's not out of place. I just need something stiff for a brace and some rope to hold it together. If Crean were here, she'd be able to wrap this up easily, but I'll have to make do with what I have. How does it feel? Not too tight, I hope? Well, I mean, I need it to be tight to hold the bone, but not too tight to stop blood flow. Listen to me ramble. I'm sure you know how it works. Good. Not too tight? I'll have a herbalist bring you something for the pain. No need to thank me, since it was kind of our fault you fell into the tunnel in the first place. I'm just sorry it happened. I don't think you should try leaving here for a little while. At least not till your leg is some time to heal. You wouldn't want to put stress on it and have it never heal. Oh, don't worry about that. You can stay here as long as you need. I wouldn't mind the company. Though I should have my attendant prepare you your own room, since I'll be needing my own bed back at some point. Even though we're both female, my people don't really wear clothing since we have our exoskeletons. Uh, you do. I mean, you wear clothing. So I'm sure you'll want to get cleaned up on your own. You're covered in all kinds of dirt from the fall. I'm sure you'll feel much better getting it all off. Hmm. No, I'll have to find something for you to change into. Your current outfit got quite a beating. It's cut up in several places. I don't have anything that would fit you other than some blankets. Maybe I should have a Crean visit. Then she can rework your splint and weave you something to wear. Yes, I did say a Crean doesn't take well to strangers. But you're not a stranger anymore, right? Oh, I suppose you're right. I haven't even introduced myself. Sorry. I got all caught up in the moment and getting your leg looked at, and I forgot to introduce myself. And I'm Queen Guinan, but you can just call me Guinan, since you aren't an ant. So I'm not really your queen. That's a lovely name. I think it suits you well. Now, let's get you your own place to rest. I'll carry you there, and you can relax till the swelling in your leg goes down. Once it does, you'll be able to walk around with crutches. But don't try to rush the healing process. Really, it's no trouble. I kind of enjoy having someone to tend to. It's not something I often do as a queen. And I'll just leave you to rest up, and someone will bring you something to eat later. How's that sound? Good. And I'm glad you're already starting to feel better.